it's the thing that testifies of our existence. It's just what happens from our life. It's the way we speak. Art is just it's a testament of life. So it depends on where you're at or who you are, how it looks. Sometimes it's the way you dress, the way you eat. It's all like a part of, like someone said, self-expression. In certain cultures, we think of something that we take to hang on a wall, but in most cultures, art is used as a way of expressing and communicating. It's not necessarily just something to hang on a wall. So, my definition of art is it keeps changing and keeps coming into clear reality. It's just like, knowing who I am and what I do.
So if you didn't have art, where do you think you'd be right now?
I think I'd be somewhere trying to make something, take toilet paper and make something, or I think that throughout history, men have found ways to make stuff, and I think artifacts are what we call them, things that are left over that testify of, like clay pots or anything left over. I think everybody does art from a standpoint of, like, from nails to blankets to dishes. It becomes something that's used, something that's necessary, something that's part of the way we function. And so art's part of creativity. So it's not really trying to define it. Actually, that's really kind of, to me, impossible. It's just being creative, and I think that without being creative, we wouldn't be alive. I don't know how we could exist. So we just find creativity has invented all these things that we use. That's art itself. It's and I kind of picked up from this kid, artists ask questions, designers answer them. So we get categorized based on, what life fuses through us. And I think art's, the way the mind works, is creative, it's intuitive, it's always like absorbing information. And so we've learned to mimic our mind, like through the computer, through the web. I think we're just not designed to communicate. So I think that art allows us to communicate. Allows us to get inside each other. Allows us to our existence to be higher than the animals, because animals communicate, but man communicates in a way that we create our own, like we create artifacts that we use, and we use the animals like artifacts. So I think I'll be somewhere trying to make something. If I don't, ask me a question like, if I didn't have art, what would I be? I really can't answer that, because.
Well, has art been therapeutic for you?
Oh, of course, yeah. It's been therapeutic.
How so?
It gives me a chance to find out who I am and express that simply.